start off today's video by talking about some of the writing that I had done recently because I haven't been giving regular updates on sort of where I'm at in the story, which scenes I'm on, and how long those scenes have been. And especially since yesterday was such a massive writing day, which is so awesome, but that means that I have a lot of catching up to do. I'm currently writing scene 12 in the book, and I'm back at the second female's point of view. And the scenes that I focused on yesterday were really important scenes for the main character, S. So the last scene that I had been working on as of Friday, I believe, was scene 9, which was from the main character's perspective. And that scene ended up being 2,488 words. And all of my scenes have been very long up to this point. I tend to be an overwriter, so I find that it's easier to go back and delete things and just make it more concise when editing. But these scenes have ended up being so consistently long that I'm wondering if I need to just change the projected lengths of my scenes anyway. Scene 10, which is what I worked on a lot yesterday, was 3,603 words. And if you watch my videos, you know that what I was trying to do was aim for 1,600 words per scene. So I would have to cut 2,000 words out of this. And I don't know if that's telling me that I need to split this into 2 scenes or what. I don't know what to do. Luckily I don't really have to think about that yet, but I just wanted to put it out there that yesterday I worked on 2 really long scenes. I also finished scene 11, which again, these are all with the main character's perspective, and that scene was 2,251 words. I'm in the beginning of scene 12, and like I said, it's a switch in perspective. Because I have different character perspectives, I have to hit the story beats or 3-act plot structures kind of at different moments in the book for each character, all sort of, around roughly the same time, but it can't all happen at the same time. This scene 12 is going to be the first break into Act 2 from this character's perspective, and the break into Act 2 and the events that follow affect all of the characters. It's all one thing. They all approach it differently and have different aspects of it to deal with, obviously, and so my break into Act 2 is sort of beginning in scene 12. It's not official until scene 14, actually, which is when the main character, S, officially breaks into Act 2. I'm using sort of a mixture of regular 3-act structure and Save the Cat. Yeah, but I don't have like the Save the Cat for writers or for novels book. I have just like the original one, and that's what I sort of worked off of. I have like an outline template that I use for all of my stories where I've combined different kinds of story structures into one thing that makes the most sense for me, and it helps me to like really break down the different beats or just the different structures in the story. And so that's what I use. So you'll hear me using both languages, I guess, for different systems. I don't know. So that's where I'm currently at in my story. And I have outlined this story to be an 80,000 word novel, but I'm not quite at... I'm a little bit overwriting, as you can probably guess. I shouldn't be at 20,000 words until scene 14. So I'm a few scenes ahead of that, which again is fine because for the most part I am able to go back and make everything concise, but it'll just sort of depend how long I really want the story to end up being. I feel like 80,000 is a great place to aim, but 85,000 wouldn't be terrible either. I want to try not to reach too close to 90. Anyway, it is Tuesday. I'm going to try to do some more hour-long writing sprints today because I had really good success with that yesterday, and I would love to continue getting ahead. And my goal today is to hit at least 6,000 words like I hit yesterday. So we will see what I hit. these videos. I used to put so much effort into getting ready for all the sit-down videos I did in my booktube a year and a half ago, but this is just real life, man. Okay, so it is 4:45. I have only done that 1 hour sprint earlier today. I finished off writing scene 12. That was the extent of my writing for that hour, and the total word count for that scene came in at 2,416 words. Scene 13 switches back to the main character. It's the scene right before her break into Act 2. According to 3-act structure, this is like the key event moment, or like the point where the character makes the decision to break into Act 2, because it requires some kind of choice. My total word count for the document right now is at 22,320. I should be starting this scene at 18,400 words. So clearly I'm ahead by about 4,000, but that's okay. So not too big of a deal. But the first book that I ever wrote, I think the first draft of that book, the total word count for the very first book that I ever wrote was 138,253 words. I cut that bad boy down to 98,000, and that's what I attempted querying at, which I still think is very high. Clearly, I have experience cutting a manuscript down 40,000 words. I can do it. I can do it with this one too. It's fine. Charlie is currently at physical therapy until probably for another 30 minutes, and then he'll drive home. So my plan right now is to set my phone timer for an hour, but to basically just stop as soon as he gets home. Like I said in yesterday's video, I really only have to hit 5,000 words 3 times this week. I hit 6,000 yesterday, and I hit 2,000 today. Even if I don't write much more than that today, I think that's perfectly fine. I still have 2 more days to make up for the word count to reach a total of at least 15,000 words for this week. So I'm currently at, almost 9,000 words between yesterday and today. That's rounding up a little bit, I know, but still, I'm not doing too bad. I'm not going to be disappointed with myself if I only write 3,000 words today. I'm going to start this exciting scene, this first step towards the break into Act 2, and hopefully that excitement will just carry me through and I will hit a great word count today like I did yesterday. So I ended up writing for about 20 minutes before I turned off my timer because Charlie came home. All I know is that my new total for today is 3,140 words. So I guess I wrote about 1,000 words. I feel like that was a decent place to stop for today. I already put my new stickers in the planner. I'm using red again to count as 1,000 words because I can't just fill this up with a bunch of gold stars if each gold star counts for 500 words. I'm almost at 10,000 words between yesterday and today. I still have 2 more days to make up to at least 15,000, and then I can just rest for the weekend. I do need breaks from writing. It's better for me to just take the time to rest and then do really well during the week like I have been. So anyway, that's all that I'm going to do for today, and I will see you next time. Bye!